Hi everyone, this is Juli Alridge live with you. I am not at the home office today, but I'm working out of my home in Louisville, Kentucky. And I'm excited to spend the next couple of moments with you. I want to share with you a few tips, 3 steps actually, that are going to help make your next in-person or virtual opportunity event a success. So let's start with step number 1. First of all, once you schedule your in-person or virtual party, get that on your calendar. And then what you want to do is to schedule a pre-work session. I find that these are really, really beneficial. So it's a way for you to be able to get your team excited about the upcoming event and to also help position them so that they're able to have guests who are in attendance, because that's what you all are working toward. So what I recommend, step 1, is to schedule a pre-work session. So let's say, for example, you scheduled your live or in-person virtual opportunity event for some time, maybe it's 4 weeks down the road. Well, at least a couple of weeks before that, or even a month before that, schedule this pre-work session with your team. So you can do this through conference call, you can do this at your next team meeting, you can do it through Zoom, however you want to do it. Now, during the pre-work session, you're going to cover 4 things with your team members. The first thing is you want to show them some income examples. Basically, you want to show them what's in it for them. Why would they want to share the business and build a team? And there's going to be great examples for you in your director-bound participant guide. So you can find this under the Leader Resource Center. And this basically is everything that you need to, to be able to show your team those income examples you're looking for. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to get them brainstorming on their recruit lead list. So have them work together, thinking through what some of their recruit leads are, and then maybe give them some little reminders of people that they may not be thinking of. Next, you want to teach them how to invite leads to this event. So one thing that I used to do with my team is I would actually create invites for them to use. So I would create postcards, I would create an email, I'd create a text message that they could send out, or a post that they could use through Facebook. And I'd pre-get this all ready for them so that then when they participated in this pre-work session, they had everything that they needed to use to go ahead and invite people. So you want to really specifically teach them how to invite people. For example, during an in-person party, a way that they can invite people is to simply have little postcards available right there at checkout that are advertising this upcoming recruiting event. And then they can just pass those out to every single person, and they can say, hey, if this isn't for you, pass this along to somebody that you know who might be interested. Now, the final thing that you want to do during this pre-work session is to schedule follow-up time blocks. So you want your team to pull out their calendar, and 24 to 48 hours after you hold this event, you want them to block time to do the follow-up that they need to do. Because we all know you don't want to go beyond the 24 to 48 hours after somebody has participated in an event. Now, something that you could recommend, that I recommend rather, is teach your team how to use the digital interview cards that you can find on Consultants Corner. Actually, they're in PC University. And this will teach your team how to have those follow-up conversations. So there's a great PowerPoint presentation, and there's also a digital version that can be used on mobile device. Now, if your team isn't familiar on how to use these, this PowerPoint presentation or these cards, that's something else you can add into the work session, is teach them how to use that so that their follow-up conversations that they have will be successful. So again, at the pre-work session, 4 things. Give them income examples, brainstorm their recruiting list, teach them how to invite, give them the things they need to invite, and help them to schedule the follow-up time blocks and position them so that they're successful when they do that follow-up. Okay, now step number 2 to make your opportunity event a success. Do the follow-up. So post-event, both you and your team members have to do that follow-up. So here's what your role is. Your role is to remind them to do it, to encourage them, and to cheer them on from the sidelines. So create some type of energy on your Facebook group or something that will help get everybody on board. Okay, now final step number 3 is recognition. Post-event or at your next meeting or on a Zoom conference call or something like that, you want to give special recognition because you know as a leader, you always want to recognize the things that you want repeated. And so you can recognize consultants that had the most guests in attendance at the opportunity event, maybe the consultants who made the most follow-up contacts within 48 hours. Of course, they'll have to self-report that to you. And also, you want to recognize the consultants who recruited as a result of the event. So if you follow these 3 steps, the pre-work session, doing the follow-up, and then the recognition afterwards, I'm sure that your event will be a success. So you guys have a great day, have a fabulous weekend, and happy recruiting.